Sun on the football field. They all come under the watchful eye of veteran coach George Wilson, who has the job of blending 40 athletes of diverse backgrounds into a smooth-running football team. Six-year pro Dick Wood is Coach Wilson's starting quarterback for the opener, and TV star Danny Thomas, co-owner of the Dolphins, is here to root the young team on as they entertain Oakland in the first regular season American Football League game in the South. The Dolphins' debut must go down in football history as the most thrilling first play ever made by any new team anywhere. Joe Auer from nearby Coral Gables High School and a Georgia Tech alumnus takes the opening kickoff and races 95 yards for a touchdown. The season is only 15 seconds old, but the Miami fans are electrified, and Danny Thomas is breathless after running the last 50 yards with Auer.
And the Miami Dolphins are part of that excitement.
Against the Boston Patriots, Miami scored on the opening kickoff when Mercury Morris rocketed to a touchdown. Mercury not only traveled 97 yards, but revved up and recorded the most prodigious spike in the NFL this year. It was an easy day for the Miami offense.
Waiting for the official's whistle. Here comes Gogolak forward, gets the toe into it. The wind behind it, it's not too deep. Mercury Morris at the 5, out to the 10, the 20, the 25, he's in the open. 35, 40 down the near sideline, he's got to go all the way. 35, 30, 25, 20, down to the 10, 5, touchdown, Dolphins. 95 yards for the Merc.
Seconds into the game was only the beginning. Witness the very next play after Mitchell's touchdown. Freddie Soloman brought the Dolphins right back with a 90-yard kickoff return. And if the celebration was somewhat less boisterous, the results were not. Now, with just 41 seconds gone in the game, both teams had scored touchdowns, and the score was tied at 6.
Skins. He has tied the game. Alvin Garrett. Now Jeff Hayes to kick off. Fulton Walker, the deep man for Miami. He had a 42-yard kickoff return the last time. From the 2. 20. He's in the open again. 30. 40. He's going to go all the way for a touchdown. 98 yards. Fulton Walker. It's in the book. Fulton Walker, new Super Bowl record, 98-yard kickoff return.
The Redskins have not given up a return for a touchdown on a kickoff all year. In fact, one of the strengths of their team has been their ability to come down and cover kicks. But number 41, Fulton Walker, shows them his heels as he simply breaks outside, gets excellent blocking. A block there on Wilbur Jackson. Hayes, the man who had the last shot at him, just threw his body down. And Fulton Walker carries it into the end zone.
That breaks the old mark of Rick Upchurch. The injured player was Clarence Harmon. He's okay. Here you see it again. He started left and then got a block and broke it right up the middle. There's the key block. Was thrown by 61, the All-American from University of Southern California, Roy Foster. And Walker, no one laid a hand on him.
It looked a little funny to you from that angle. That's a camera on the other side of the field. And here's another chance to see it coming right at you from the end zone. There was the big block on the outside. Just a devastating block on Cronin. Pretty job. Walker carrying it in for points.
And Larry Anderson holds the all-time kickoff return yardage. The Pittsburgh Steelers on this field against the Rams. Remember his key returns. Walker in just 2 tries has a 98 and a 42-yarder. Former West Virginia Mountaineer Fulton Walker, as a rookie last year, he had a kickoff return for a touchdown in the Monday night game against Buffalo. And he has just set a Super Bowl mark with that 98-yard romp.
59-point win.
Here comes Marc Logan. And there goes one. 50, 40, gone. Touchdown, Marc Logan.
Let's just get this thing over with, forget about it, and these are the people you look for. That's why you play till the end of the game, to find out who really wants to be around, and obviously Marc Logan does. Good move on the kicker, Zendejas, and that's what gave him the touchdown run. But Logan, in the mind of Don Shula, I can tell you this, is just raised another 20 notches, because he wants to play. Pride themselves on having great special teams, and they do. They have been one of the best in the league for a long time under Jerry Glanville. Some nice blocks up front, but I mean, he never gets touched. He puts the final move on Zendejas, and then from 55 yards away, no one is anywhere near him. You got to wonder whether or not the Houston Oilers thought this one was simply over. Dishman chases him into the end zone. And of course it is over, but for all respects, but from
167 today, 27-7 the Ravens. One of our favorite stories this year is young Wes Welker for Miami. Look at him make the move, and he could go all the way. Look at him outrun the 4 Ravens. He was the young man against New England that kicked.
Doing some good stuff. Nobody expects you to make the 55-yarder either.
Low driving kick. Ginn out at the goal line. Get some room this time across the 40. Still going. This time no one's going to get him. Ted Ginn. Touchdown Miami. 100 yards.
He is. He's an exceptional, in my eyes, return guy because of this. Give him a little window. How about outrunning 1, 2 defenders who have the angle, who should make the tackle, but Ted Ginn, one of those guys that can open it up, show you that so-called extra gear.
It's Ginn sidestepping a couple of hits. Still going. Look out. Needs one block. One block and he's gone. Well, he's got one man to beat Strickland.
Oh, yeah,
no chance. Back to back. Ted Ginn. This time 101 yards.
And again, Donald's.
Unbelievable. How about the 2 times he just kind of stepped to the side of a hit?
I'm getting ready to yell, protect the ball. Watch how he gets it away from his body.
Got away from Larry Izzo that time.
And here you go. You called it right. Look out. Woodhead, no chance. Here comes Donald Strickland.
I thought Strickland might get him here, had the angle, but he just outruns him.
You're talking about a defensive back in the NFL.
5 and 4. Marcus Thigpen from the 3. And straight up the middle, Marcus Thigpen in the open field. Brad Smith, the only guy that's got a shot. He's not going to get him. Touchdown, Miami. 96 yards.
The 2-man wedge, and there's Jaworski lane. He's going to start up toward the middle, press the middle of the field, and look at the lane he's got. Nobody but a kicker. Kickers can't tackle. Now it's a foot race, and he's faster than Brad Smith. Great blocking up front, and I like how he's set up.
This bodes well for field position. And this is Kenyan Drake. Drake to the 20, 25, breaking through and up the middle. Drake, midfield, and he could go. 10, 5, touchdown Miami. Great reaction by the crowds. 96 yards. Well, you talk about that last extra point being important. This next one's going to be even more important to make this a 4-point game.
Great blocking up front. Drake shows the acceleration to get through. Gets to the far sideline.
Trent and all.
Comes up, takes it 1 yard deep and brings it out. Finds a lane. Jakeem Grant. He may go all the way. Grant is in. Touchdown, Miami.
You can see him. He catches it with good momentum. They set up what they call a breakout right. They kick out the outside guy. And if you don't touch a guy like this, a small guy on the field, you know speed is an asset that he has.
The first half of that game in Pittsburgh, the all-out blitz at the end, Steelers turned it into a big score, and that game turned quickly. Jakeem Grant's going to play it here with a buck 20 to play in the half. Grant is a firecracker, still going. Grant. And Grant, it's a foot race, and he will score.
No, he did. Oh, my goodness.